What's up, y'all? It's your girl Starr Kraziness, and I'm coming to you again with another word on the street. I see Kandi Burruss is just blowing up in these streets, from not paying contractors to not paying her ex-employee. Now her and Porsha are back at it again. But really, I just think this whole thing she got with Porsha is a publicity stunt, as well as more promotion for the show, because y'all do know Real Housewives of Atlanta will be premiering this Sunday. I want to say at 8 o'clock. So definitely keep on the lookout for that, because I will be watching the ratchnicity, as I like to call it. But yeah, I just really think all this whole threesome and I want you to eat me out, this type of stuff is really promotion for what they're trying to show us in the previews of this season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, if y'all remember, they came out with the trailer, and I mean, everybody was talking about it. And it was this one scene where it was Porsha and Kandi, and they were just, outside, looked like a restaurant, just sitting down. She was like, well, I know you remember when you invited me and my girl, I think Shamia, to come over to you and Todd place and blah, blah, blah. And you don't remember you said you had a sex dungeon? I'm like, whoa. A sex dungeon? I mean, I know Kandi freaky, but that's a little dominatrix type thing going on. And I mean, I know Todd like freaky freak, but I don't know if he like that type of freak. I don't know what they got going on, but it was just crazy to me. So, wow. Porsha running all this in the streets and stuff. Kandi was like, look, I'm just gonna clear up the air. So she went to this show by the name of, let me pull it up for y'all, Hollywood Today. And basically she's clearing up the rumors, because she's saying this is rumors. She did not tell Porsha to come over and have a threesome with her and Top. She did not initiate that. She's saying that Porsha initiated that type of behavior. Like, she wanted to do all that. And I'm like, okay, so this is what she said on the show. Porsha threw shade at me, but what I have to say is, if I'm a lesbian, she is too. There was never a sex dungeon. My husband and I never invited her anywhere. She actually invited us out somewhere, and I have the texts to prove it. I'm like, all right, go ahead, show us that proof. Everybody got these receipts. Let's go ahead and see it, so this can all be cleared up. But like I said, all this is from promotion for me. I mean, because they probably done did a little something anyway. Just saying. So she was like, a lot of people know I have bedroom Kandi stuff, and everybody assumes that I'm just, just out there being sexual and stuff, but that's not the case. And I'm like, then I had to think about it. Porsha, she wasn't even like that when she first came on the scene. Y'all remember she was like all timid and shy and just stuck up Cordell butthole type thing, but now she just all freaked out and wild. I'm like, all right. So then Kandi goes on The Real. And it's crazy because Porsha was on The Real when they had the whole Real Housewives of Atlanta week, where they had Kenya, Phaedra, and of course Porsha. So she was on there and she just cleared it up some more. She was saying how, well, guess who, started it? Lonnie had to do it. So she opened up the conversation, and she was like, all she did with Porsha was give her a kiss. That's all they ever shared. They never shared Todd. And I was about to say, Kandi go hard for her man. She don't like nobody messing, saying nothing bad about him or nothing like that. She will go hard for her Todd, okay? And she talking about how Porsha was the one, like I said previously, to invite them to some type of, I guess, after dark type sex stuff. I don't know. But she's saying she was the freak, okay, that really wanted them to participate in some freaky-ish, the threesome. And she was like, well, a friend had reminded her, if you got the proof, go ahead and go back in your text messages. And she was like, she went back in her text messages 2 years ago, and she had claimed, she was like, I didn't know we could go back in our text messages like that far. And to be honest, I didn't know we couldn't. But anything you put in, have a paper trail, come on now. You can hack it and find it, okay? But yeah, she said she went back there 2 years ago within her text messages, and she has the proof to shut everything down, okay? And I'm like, go ahead, girl. But she made it clear on the real, she did not take Porsha's offer of having a threesome. All she did was kiss, and she don't know where she get this sex dungeon from. But I'm like, so Porsha just gonna make it up out the sky that, ooh, Kandi got a sex dungeon, like, just, I mean. But she was like, even though that would be a good idea. So now you're giving the girl hints. I'm like, oh my goodness. So y'all tell me what y'all think about this whole she say type thing. Because I really don't know. I mean, I know Kandi and Todd freaked out, but hey, I don't know. So y'all leave y'all comments in the section below, and I will see you on the next Word on the Street. Peace.